Okay. Hello, my name is Alasia Jones, and I'm the recreational therapist on the care team. Today, I'm going to be talking about an assessment tool that I find very helpful. The assessment tool that I will be discussing today is the PERMA Profiler. For PERMA, the P stands for positive emotions, the E stands for engagement, the R stands for relationships, the M stands for meaning, and the A stands for accomplishment. This tool helps patients realize where they have room for improvement and what they're doing great at. It's also a good tool that helps set goals for the client. The client that I will be discussing today is David. He is a 35-year-old male who has anxiety, stress caused by work, and gets very little sleep due to his work schedule and the amount of stress that he puts on himself. The assessment measures one's well being and will be used to help identify what increases and decreases David's anxiety. We know that he's not just living a miserable life, so we would like to use this tool to help identify what David already has and what he really needs in his life. Our goal is to help him increase his well being and reduce stress. As his recreational therapist, I would like to help David create healthy lifestyle choices that will impact his life in a positive manner. The Perma Profiler assessment tool is usually 15 to 23 questions and is a self administered survey. Patients will be asked questions that help us, his care team, understand their emotions on the five concepts listed on the first page, and will be responsible for answering on a scale of 0 to 10. To ensure all students are truly based To make sure all answers are truly based on one's personal experience of life, the survey should be taken individually, create space away from other clients if they are around each other, and give an entire session meeting for clients to finish the survey. I think an entire session meeting is accurate and enough time because we don't want the patient to feel rushed. The answers can seem very repetitive, so if as long as they have more time, they're not going to rush through the answers and just check off whatever they feel like it. On the bottom right, I have a scale of 0 to 10. 0, we're going to act like a 0 is there. 0 meaning bad and 10 meaning good. And on the left side, I have an in-person versus online because I believe this test or survey should be taken however the client wants. Online is possible, but also a piece of paper is possible as well. If it is taken with a piece of paper, they will need a pencil to check off their scale. Okay, now I'm going to discuss the strength and weakness of this assessment tool. I think this assessment is strong because it's flexible. It's good for a lot of different ages. Like it's good for kids, teens, older adults, workplace environments, school environments, anything that you want. It's very easy to understand because it's self administered. So you just put a number down after answering the question, and it promotes self reflection because if you have a low score on something, it's obviously an indicator that you have room for improvement. On the right side, I have weaknesses. And I think this tool is weak because it is self-administered. It can also be self-biased scores based on if the participant thoroughly read the questions or on how they were feeling that week. It depends. So it could also be biased because some people don't answer correctly or don't answer honestly. Because it's so easy to understand, it can also have limited depth because it doesn't go into a lot of background like culture, gender, and anything else that might affect our answers. And I also believe one of the weakness is the lack of context. It doesn't focus on all the life stressors like getting enough sleep and physical activity that will also affect our mental and well-being. It doesn't really talk about that stuff in the questionnaire, so that is one of the weaknesses as well. Although this assessment tool has strength and also weakness, it's overall a very good one to use to help identify goals. And I think David could really benefit from this. And I would like to discuss it furthermore. But for now, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a nice night.